which is obviously the president-elect and his team are suggesting that the accusations that are being made are totally unfounded, that there's no basis for them. This president has been in a situation in which he has been criticized in an utterly false, baseless way. And I'm, of course, referring to the president's birthplace. There are a wide variety of the president's critics who are suggesting and propagating conspiracy theories that somehow the president wasn't born in the United States, but that he was the object of some grand conspiracy. It's still hard to put together even now as you think about it, but they made those accusations even though the administration had already released a birth certificate, and even though there was contemporaneous news reporting announcing his birth in Hawaii. But yet, those conspiracy theories continued. So, when faced with that situation, President Obama made a decision. He dispatched an attorney to fly all the way to Hawaii and go to the state archives and engage in a process of obtaining a document that is rarely made public, that is not stored in a way that makes it readily accessible to the public. The president's legal team engaged in a process that typically takes weeks and months to obtain that document, and once it was obtained, we released it in this very room, handed it out on paper to all of you, so that all of you could look at that piece of paper and verify for yourself, to be convinced that the charges that were lobbed against the president were false. I point all of this out, this well-trod path of history, to just underscore that the incoming administration has chosen a different approach. They've not been transparent. Many of the questions that have been raised have been about potential financial entanglements of the president-elect, his family, and his business in Russia. There's ample evidence that they could marshal to make public to refute those claims, those accusations that they say are baseless. But they've refused to do so. That kind of secrecy only serves to sow public doubt. You'll recall during the campaign, as the president-elect was refusing to release his tax returns, people were saying, what's he hiding? People are asking that question again. And again, all of the available evidence, to the extent that there is any, doesn't actually substantiate their argument that the claims are baseless. Because I know at least one member of the Trump family was quoted on the record in the not too distant past saying that the family and the Trump organization had extensive financial ties to Russia.